Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I am taking a first impressions look at Skyhill, a sort of horror-y roguelike with a pretty simple goal. World War III has occurred, and in the aftermath, we are a man who must travel from our penthouse on top of this Skyhill hotel down to the first floor and escape. Pretty simple goal, but the hotel is overrun with mutants and other survivors, and we need to find a variety of items to help us out and fight our way to the bottom. So there's some of your roguelite mechanics of unlocking stuff to make it easier.
I came to this town for a couple of days on business. It was a short trip, so why not spend a few days in style?
Your keys, just as you ordered, are best suited with an excellent view in the latest biological defense system.
So clearly this is a world where attack is expected, or there's already a war going on.
You know, things have to get better before they get worse, I guess. I just had no idea how bad.
Houston, New Europe. Please remain calm and stay inside. Turn on your home biological defense system, and if you have known, directly proceed to the nearest biohazard shelter. Women and children.
Dear guests, please do not leave your rooms.
Is that a bionuclear
I
weapon?
rushed to the phone. I tried everything. Police, 911, even hotel service. Something terrible was going on outside. When the screaming ceased, all I heard was satisfied, hungry growling.
How can you be
and the sound of
satisfied and
flesh being
hungry?
torn apart. And then I was hungry and eventually went outside. It was hell. But I'd rather be killed by a mutant than slowly starve to death. I still have hope. I'll make it out of here.
I mean, clearly things aren't probably going to be much better in the city, but, you know, there's probably going to be food at least, which can't really say for a hotel room. Spacebar to highlight everything. You can also just turn it on. Alright, so this is kind of a side-scrolling 2D thing where we travel from room to room. We got some crafting. Don't got much going on now. You can see the materials, I guess. I should mention I haven't actually tried going through this yet, so this is all going to be new to me, and I apologize if that's kind of annoying. So this is our room, right? That we're in right now. It's crafting. We've got the bed. Where we can heal. So I guess we're going to be going down, coming back up to our room as kind of our hub. Got our inventory. Yeah. Alright, let's go down. So we need to keep our hunger topped up to continue exploring. I wonder if we're going to run into anyone still alive who has not been mutantified. Alright, stick in a kitchen knife. We can probably make something out of those. Alcohol and an overripe orange. We can probably just eat that, right? Okay, so it might be bad for us. Yeah, we've got the health right now. We can probably take it. It makes a hissing sound when we open it. How do I eat that? Oh, okay, there we go. So our food went up, our health went down, but that means we can use that food to regenerate that health, hopefully. Also have 2 weapons. We have stat points, but it looks like we start with everything at the same level. Seriously, why does everything make like an opening bottle noise when you pick it up? So let's equip that. Okay, so we got a weapon now. Should help if we run into any mutants. They said this was a hotel, right? Okay, look, I'm just looking at it now. It looks like there's 100 floors that we have to make it through. And we can't use the elevator without a VIP keycard, which I assume allows us to fast travel back up to our room from lower floors. At least ones that aren't broken. Broken vending machine. Some more ingredients. I don't know what that sound was indicating. Just thought there's nothing there. Alright, well, keep going down. I think this actually uses a turn-based system for combat. Like, we'll go into a old-school JRPG fight if we run into a mutant. But I'm just going by the screenshots on the store page. Okay, so we got this skeletal thing. If we hit this, we can, I guess, target a specific body part. But let's just, So that thing was pretty tough, and we got some XP. Not enough to level, though. Some more wood. Okay, so like here we've got an elevator that's not broken. Okay, so there's actually quite a complex level of travel, it looks like. Mutant here. Let's try out a targeted attack, see what that does. Okay, so this is a, you know, Fallout thing. You have to target a body part. Except, I'm gonna guess they probably don't have the disabling effects. We are starting to do statistically poor there. He's got nothing on him. Someday I'll need this alcohol. There's a phone on the ground. Meet in 88 Heaven. I wonder if that's just a hint about a floor. Okay, there's the VIP key cards, but now we can go back up to our room from down here. Someday I'll need a fish. Probably don't need to head back yet. Let's go another floor. Things are not looking good on the 95th floor. So we have a cable, we can automatically fix that. Or we can try to... Was that an actual brick or a Lego brick? I saw some studs on there. So, not really a lot of complexity to the gameplay so far. We just kind of go from room to room, see what we find, and then try not to die to mutants. I wonder how many floors are going to be affected by the lack of power. Because obviously we can't use the elevator on the floors with no power. It doesn't look like our weapons can break, which is nice. Alright, let's go with one good hit there, and then... finish her off. Looking a little gaunt, but we did level up. So now we can boost our stuff. So, what do we got? Accuracy, obviously more chance to hit. Dexterity, a bit of dodge, and dex-based weapons like our kitchen knife. Speed, a chance to get an extra turn, I guess? Like the ability to act twice or whatever. Speed-based weapons, strength-based weapon, and crit chance. Let's go with accuracy first. Oh, we have more than 1 point, so Let's see. Put 2 points into dexterity and 1 into speed. And our food is going down. Apparently alcohol solves our hunger. Let's eat a fish, drink some alcohol, and let's save our bandages for now. We're not too desperate yet. That doesn't actually seem to be very relevant. Polite of that monster to wait until we got down here. So yeah, our accuracy has gone up a little bit. This guy's got a business suit. That's how you know he means business. That sound they make when they die is really familiar from something else, but I can't place it. Okay, so I guess we had a change. We could actually use the working vending machine. But there's no power, so don't know how much good that would do us. Alright, we got another mutant here. One armed with a knife, but one that looks less dangerous. Does have more health though, so maybe not. I assume as we go further down, the creatures will get stronger. Alright, now might be a good time to go back up to our room. Of course, this is going to burn a whole bunch of our food. Which I guess is the other reason to want to use your keycard. In fact, let's just go up from here to the VIP room. Okay, so, let's see if we can do any crafting with all the shit we collected. That does nothing. We do have alcohol, but we don't have any cola. And a bunch of these are locked. I don't know if we unlock those as we find them, or those just kind of unlock as we play through it, do multiple runs, and unlock them for future use. It's not looking like there's too much we can make. Okay, we can use mutant blood for antidote. We can make a small med kit, so let's do that. Do I have to just drag him in there, or don't actually know how to craft this? Oh, right, hit the craft button like it said in the tutorial. Could also make some bandages, electrical tape, and there's the cable. We would need wire and electrical tape for that. So it doesn't look like there's too much we can make right now. It looks like we can also upgrade. Bad events while sleeping. I guess monsters can break into our room. We could build a kitchen. Oh, so that's how we get more recipes. Maybe we can do something with this fish if we upgrade that. I mean, we do have a stick, and we do have a brick. That doesn't seem like a lot to make a kitchen, but okay. Workbench. I think that's supposed to say workbench. Alright, let's make a kitchen. So we can actually cook our fish now. And that gives us a better bang for our buck. It doesn't look like there's anything else we can make in that category. We could make a mop, which is a dexterity weapon, but is not actually better than our kitchen knife. Well, it's a higher minimum damage, but a lower maximum damage. So all of these weapons we can make right now kind of suck. And I assume, let's see here. Okay, so yeah, the workbench probably is what we need to make better weapons. I'm wondering if there's any way to store this stuff in our room, because it doesn't look like we can build a storage anything. I guess we might as well make those bandages. Oh wait, we make the electrical tape. We needed that for something else. Okay, that's a lot of stuff to make a keycard. Alright, so let's sleep. Oh, actually, let's eat that fish first. Get our hunger up, and then we'll sleep. Okay, so we burn 10 food per hour, but we get 10 health back. That's actually a pretty rough trade. We don't have a lot of food. Oh no, they stole my dirty pepper that I wasn't gonna eat. Okay, so let's make that bandage. Oh, we can make another medkit now. And then let's use one of our medkits, get back up to mostly full health, and try to find some food. Because we're not doing so hot on food. Sadly, we can't just eat these mutants. Still don't have any change. So this seems fairly basic, but in a way that I think makes it fairly replayable. And really, these kind of roguelikes don't need a lot of complexity to be fun.
When it all started, well, you know, losing the one you love is tough. Maybe I was lucky. Lucky not to see what they would become. They died instantly. The blast brought down the billboard. In shock, we saw how it was shaking on torn loops before collapsing. Like slow-mo. As if time turned into a viscid jelly. It came down just one step away from me. And I was the only one who survived.
Sneaky little bastard. It seems we have audio logs in addition to just the basic notebook pieces we find. We should probably take our chances with this. Alright. Ew. Just a big spoonful of raw flour. I don't think that would keep you going for very long. Okay, that's just another one of those. Maybe we can stick these together with other photo fragments and make a full picture. Probably unlocks something. We can probably make bread out of that flour, can't we? Yeah, if I found some water. So, if I go into this room, I'm gonna have to fight this mutant. Or a different mutant. Extra turn! So yeah, those extra turns would definitely make it worthwhile putting points into speed. Let's keep going for the headshot. A key and some scrap metal. We can use that scrap metal to upgrade our workbench. Assuming I didn't burn the other supplies we need for that. No idea what that key is for, though. I guess we'll find out. Did we search the body? We searched the body. Nothing else in that room. Down the floor. Already made it 12 floors down. Though at the rate we're burning through health and food, we're probably not going to make it much farther. Which is fine, because these games are all about dying. And then, you know, coming back with more knowledge and stuff unlocked. Oh, really? 0.6 health. Let's go for the arms. Oh, right. 85 it said. Or no, 88 was the other message was. So now we have to go to 85. Wonder if that's maybe like a side quest thing. This vending machine doesn't even work. Just eat that raw butter. That's not what fish and chips really is. I mean, I guess potato would count as a vegetable. But I don't think that really works with anything else. Boiled rice, an egg. Just trying to see what we'd make with butter. Sandwich with butter. That's actually pretty good restorative. Yeah, there's not too much we can do with that. So I don't think we're doing too hot. Oh, we do have a stiletto. And I guess we leveled up again. Well, I wasn't really paying attention. So this is not per level, that's just our total bonus to hit. Like, it only goes up by 2% per point we spend. So let's put more points into speed and hope we get some extra turns, because I'm not doing too hot. Pretty hard to hit him in the head. Okay, so those guys just kind of disappear when they run off like that. They don't actually hide in a room. I'm wondering if every floor is going to have no power, or if that's a random section. So I guess when he starts panting like that, he's about to make a break for it. Got the keycard recorder. Oh good, an empty room. And we're dying, so we're gonna have to use that, and that. I think we might just have to eat our butter, because waiting on finding some bread isn't going to help us right now. Another empty room. Shitty deal. Like, we could go back up to the top floor, but that's not going to... I need a whole generator to fix this fuse box. And going up to the top floor is going to burn most of our food going there and back, so... it seems kind of pointless right now. Another knife. I don't know why we can't craft like a knife on a stick with our mop, make a spear. And we can't craft anything on the go. A hatchet would actually be a good thing to have, but we need to make a blade. And a blade. Okay, so we do actually have the stuff to make a blade now, so we could make a hatchet if we went back up. Let's try doing this without the aim attack, see if that helps. See how the RNG treats us. went okay. We're still pretty roughed up, though. And we're not really finding anything. Oh, dear. That is a very large mutant man. And he is going to kill us. So let's just not go back in there. And it looks like our kitchen knife does more damage now, I think. Some pet food. Probably gonna have to eat that because we're... Oh, good. There's really not much going on these floors. I wonder if we could escape that fight by just running into the next room like he does. Alright, a med kit. Some rags. Can we craft any medical supplies on the go? Yep, let's eat that pet food. So now we're not doing too bad. But again, food is still a priority. What did that message say? Actually, can we check that? Do we still have that phone? I thought it said 82. There's nothing up here. I mean, it said get rid of the apple of our eye, but I don't know what that would refer to in this case. Those guys aren't too bad. A lot of empty things here. That's really not helping us much. I mean, obviously, these roguelike type games, it wouldn't make much sense for you to keep replaying them if they were so easy to beat. We got a coin. Let's see if we can get something from the vending machine up here. Electrical tape. Don't know what kind of vending machine that is, but we'll take it. So what do we got now? We got more butter. I wonder if we can get something good from that big butcher-looking guy. Because, I mean, he's just hanging out up
Something
there.
disturbs me. I don't remember clearly what happened before the disaster, but I remember their faces. Especially my little Nikki's. She had her maths exam next month. Back then, she was so worried, so concerned. Enough. I'm driving myself crazy. For now, I just bear my miserable cross, looting ruins and hiding from the mutants, and looking for a reason to keep going.
So I assume that's not our character. That's somebody who has made their way down here before us. We got water. There's something we could mix. Oh yeah, we could use water to boil stuff. Don't give him time to... Fuck. I don't know if there's any way to stop that. He just kind of runs away when he feels like it. I'm getting pretty close to death here. Guess we're getting pretty shitty luck. I assume the main reason you don't want to avoid fights is because then... Okay, yeah, so I can't run away. So that's a little annoying. And there we go. Unlocked a bunch of perks, though. So again, that'll make subsequent runs easier. Alright, let's give it a little bit of a go. So with our new perks and just kind of see what's changed, and then we'll call it. I don't think we'll go through a full run again, though. You always strike first. Can't run away from a fight. So obviously that would have got us killed with the butcher guy. Okay. So it seems like we get a perk with a positive and negative trait, as well as an item. Let's go with the survival kit. And let's try this. Skip the intro. I guess we could have turned this off if we turned off the tutorial. I mean, I assume that we can get a gun based on this. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to check this. Yep, got that. So we could just turn this on by default. It's probably a good idea because there were a couple things that weren't completely obvious you could search. Like the shelves with stuff on them, but you have to click on the shelf itself. Alrighty, doing a little bit better, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna stab this guy a bunch. Curious to see if, again, the power will be off this time. So we found the VIP key card. So I'm wondering if the VIP key card is a lucky find, or if you always kind of find it in the first 10 floors or whatever. So we have that survival pack. Do we just click on this to use it? Because it looks like it's interactable, so I'm guessing that we just use that to get our 100 full meal. But we'll save that until we're running real low, I think. So far everything seems to be, you know, roughly the same. I'm trying to remember where we saw our first broken power thing. Coin and an egg. We can boil that egg. Assuming we have enough stuff for kitchen. Seems like a much better run. Getting med packs and stuff. Okay, so 95. So I'm gonna guess then that these power things apply to the 5 floors below them. I thought that was a sword or something. That's pretty handy. Let's try repairing one of these without the electrical tape. Okay, so we burned a bunch of our food doing that, but it doesn't look like we used up any actual stuff in our inventory, I don't think. Oh, that's pretty good. 100 health. Expired milk. Let's just use this thing now. So yeah, when I said that this uses a JRPG system, I was looking at the screenshot of basically this. I thought it was him fighting like 3 things, but I didn't look at it in like, you know, fully magnified form to see that, oh, it's actually just targeting options. Should have leveled up from that. So let's put that all into dexterity. There's a table behind his head. That's something I would have missed. Does look like there's a lot of broken elevators that you just won't be able to use at all. Finding a lot less empty containers this time. A dead guy. And a Xbox controller. Oh, he's not dead. So he wants a baseball bat, and he'll give me a halberd. That seems like not a good trade for him, but I'll keep you in mind if we find a baseball bat. So we can't run away from a fight, but I'm gonna guess that doesn't prevent enemies from running away. Oh, I should probably just hit him normally. He's only got 1 health left. You know, I think that the health thing should probably just appear above the enemy and not at the top right of the screen, because I'm not really paying attention to there when fighting him. Oh boy. What are the chances that these articles are actually about us and we're just murdering random people? Ah, indeed. That just looked like a piece of broccoli, but apparently that was a whole salad. Some rice and some more scrap metal. Yeah, I'd say this is definitely a better run. Let's see what we can craft here. Can we build a better workbench? No, because we don't have any nails. Or a brick. Can't build any of that stuff. Can I build any nails? I can. Wow, 2 scrap metal for some nails. Can't do anything with the food because we don't have the kitchen yet. Can't build the hatchet because we don't have the blade, but I could make the blade. Let's take a gamble on this workbench / work branch. Of course, if we don't have enough scrap, we have 3 scrap, so we should have enough. So let's make a nail, and then make the work branch. And let's see what we can make now. All sorts of good stuff. All sorts of improvised melee weapons. Golf club with a razor blade, pruner, sword saw. So these are all, looks like they're made out of the basic shit we can make, as well as some more advanced tools, but like the mop and a sickle. We can almost make a guitar. Just need to make some wire and find another stick. So that's interesting. I didn't actually think there'd be this many weapons we could make out of our crafting options. Cattle prod. Yeah, so you need these shitty weapons to make some of this better stuff. Like this stuff at the top here is stuff you use to make the even better stuff up there. It also seems like that's not even close to all of the ones we can make. And that... okay, the workbench just upgraded to add more weapons. Looks like we upgraded one more time to get the maxed out one. And, you know what? Let's just burn. Let's just go straight down the staircase. So I want to see if we can maybe run into a stronger enemy if we just rush down. I wonder if we'll see one of those butcher guys as just a kind of floor boss to prevent you from going down to the next floor without beating him. Mutant. Oh, I was like, is that a bloody piece of wood? A lot of these guys. Again, there's also a whole lot of floors. Maybe I should run. But I can't run. I'm not allowed to run. Jeez, I have one on every floor. Nope, me died. Yeah, looks like we didn't unlock anything that time. So yeah, that's Skyhill. It's pretty neat. I dig the art style, and you know, it's kind of simple, but I imagine there's more depth as you progress further down, and probably find some guns that you can't craft or anything, but you can probably, you know, find a couple bullets, make fights easier. It's I believe it's about $15 on Steam, so it seems pretty good for that price, and again, pretty replayable. I'm curious to see what other kind of stuff pops up as you get closer to the ground. Anyhow, I've been Shadefire, this is Skyhill, and I'll see you all again next time. Until then, you folks all take care. And maybe don't take the penthouse suite next time.